You stand there, in my house. I'm sick and tired. What an awful, awful thing. And when all is said and done, you just made it worse. That is just the truth, and it's high time you faced up.
Hey, nice one. Big hands. Carl?
And you're Cassandra. Hi.
I'm not normally this late. No, I am. But...
It's okay. I'll get used to it. I mean, assuming we do this again.
You don't look like your photo. Not in a bad way.
After the roaring stunt.
So let me interrupt. Just here to let you know about our specials today. So, to get you started, we have oyster chowder. It's piping hot. And for dessert, passion fruit sorbet. Something to drink?
This water is fine, thank you.
Water. Exciting.
Same here.
Perfect.
She's a friend of yours?
She was until about a minute ago. But she owns the place, so we ought to be nice. Carl, look, before we get any further, this probably won't work. I'm sure you're a decent guy, but bottom line, I don't know that I want this with anyone.
This?
A relationship.
Oh, yeah. How about lunch?
We both want lunch, I hope.
Yes, God, yes.
Carlisle Burke. I can't take your call right now, but it's important to me. Leave a message. Carlisle?
40-something. Newly single, older doesn't always equal wiser, but I like to think I'm making progress. Your profile, I liked it. It did not say what you do, though.
I'm the chief of police.
No, you're joking.
No. Yeah, that's why I kept it vague, because you don't exactly come right out.
No, I get that. Lonely top cop, new in town, seeks soulmate. Chief of police. And no offense, you guys have a difficult job. There's plenty of good cops too, yada yada, but of all the types I ever imagined myself with, your turn.
Types?
Point taken.
Wow.
Do you always do that? The Sphinx.
That's an interesting question. Do you always do that? The self-sabotage?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah? Well, it's charming. Cheers.
Corporal Yen?
Yes, that's me.
Excellent. I'm Isabella.
Nice to meet you.
Come on, through here. And this is where it all happens, sort of. Sergeant Sokolowski, Corporal Yen, you'll meet all these other guys later.
Sergeant?
Welcome. Heard a lot of really good things. The detective who took down a cartel in Philly.
Yeah, well, I was part of the team.
Smart and humble. Presenter already.
Is Chief Alberg...
The boss is out to lunch. That's not a warning. In fact, he's totally the opposite. He's literally having lunch. This is Officer Kendrick.
From Philly. Sixers fan.
Oh, all the way.
Andy.
Edwina.
And this will be your desk. The lockers are through there. So, how do you like Gibson so far?
First 10 minutes, not bad.
It's small and sometimes weird, but give it a chance. I bet you'll love it.
Tell you the truth, I didn't know they still had librarians. I mean, obviously, there's still books, and I like books, but somehow I don't think of libraries.
What do you think about, Carl?
You know, my daughters read.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of them. Well, more like 1.5. Steph's the eldest. She's on to university. She still talks to me, but Holly's 16, so...
What'd you do to her?
I failed, I guess.
Holly's with her mom?
Mm-hmm.
Divided loyalties? I can say something glib and stupid.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
How about you?
My loyalties? Few, but fierce.
You've never been married?
I got close once. I mean, close-ish.
Here we go, fish and chips. And a burger.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I'd love to see you again, if that'd be okay.
Go ahead and call.
Okay. Yeah. What?
Did someone notice anything? A vehicle sounds from the house.
You got it, Corporal? Corporal, good to see you.
Sergeant Sokolowski's inside.
Fill me in.
Vic's name was Carlisle Burke, 85 years old. Guy who found him isn't much younger, George Wilcox. Says he just dropped by to say hello.
First homicide, kid? We'll get used to it. Some first day, huh, Corporal?
Single blow, looks like. No forced entry.
Doesn't look like anything's missing, but... Chief?
Tidy room. No obvious signs of a struggle. Blood splatter minimal. Somebody's library books. Okay, rest of the house.
Yep. I think he's been saying Tom. It's probably his name. He must have bought it today, or else someone else gave it to him.
Maybe Wilcox brought it?
No, he says he's a gardener, not a fisherman.
Mr. Wilcox. I'm Chief Hallberg.
So you're the boss, are you? They said you wanted to ask me some questions.
You okay?
There's going to be one hell of a hullabaloo once people figure out what's happened.
I'd like you to show me how you found him. Can you do that?
I'll do what I can.
Was the door open when you got here?
No, I knocked a couple of times, no answer. So I tried the doorknob. It wasn't locked. I decided to go in and see how he was. He is 85, you know. Was 85.
Was Mr. Burke in ill health?
How the hell should I know? 85 years old, that age. The whole bag of bones is wearing out fast. At any minute, something essential could just let go on you.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling myself some days. So, you came inside?
I think I shouted something. I dropped my books. I wasn't thinking all that clearly.
And then?
Called 911.
Was he Was he a good friend of yours, Mr. Wilcox?
We knew each other.
You came here fairly often, though?
Not really, no.
Look around. Tell me if you see anything unusual.
That's unusual.
Anything else?
Look, I don't know. It's just, I'm sorry.
We'll need your fingerprints for comparison.
Now?
Sid, let's get Mr. Wilcox a ride.
Yep.
Expect a phone call. We'll ask some more questions about Mr. Burke, who his friends were, that sort of thing.
What about my library books?
Oh, I'll have to keep those. They're evidence.
For what?
One more question. Do you know anyone who might have wanted Mr. Burke dead?
No, I didn't.
Hmm.
I'd like to go home now, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
This way, Mr. Wilcox.
Hey, guys. Give us the room.
What's missing? The balance is off.
Balance.
Imagine you're looking at a painting. Both ends, there and there. What do you see?
Nothing?
Yeah, that's my point. Doesn't it look like something should be there?
Sure, yeah, possibly, if you're like one of those people who kind of wants everything in order.
Well, look at the room. If they were valuable, we got a motive, maybe. Let's find out about the fish.
Oh, yeah, I'm already on
Find
that.
out who was clearing deadfall. The fresh sawdust out back. You don't notice? Eyes wide, Sid. There'll be no stopping you. Good.
Other hand, please. Thank you.
不用客气.
你会说话吗?
Only a few words. I'm sorry, that was presumptuous of me. As far as I know, both your parents were born and raised in Portland.
Philadelphia, actually. But my yaya's from Shanghai.
Myra, that's my wife. We both love to travel. Hong Kong twice, but never Shanghai.
Maybe that's your next trip.
You're old before you know. At some point, the walls start closing in on you. Then it's done. Finita la commedia.
Steph. I know, text, don't call, but I'm old. You speak to Holly?
Well, texted. Like normal people. I don't think she hates you or anything. It's a break. She's a boyfriend. I think she just changed her mind and was afraid to tell you that.
Afraid?
Dad, you expect a lot from yourself and from other people. Sometimes that's hard to deal with.
I don't expect.
Yeah, but you do. I don't care. I'm as bad as you are, but Holly's different. So, how is the Sunshine Coast? As good as you remember?
You know, it is like I remember. Some of it, anyway. Sometimes I look at a view and I saw that when I was a kid. Starting to feel like home.
Does this mean you've met someone?
No, nothing like that. We had lunch.
That's amazing.
But the coast itself, something about small towns, you get to be who you are.
Go outside the box. Follow your tinfoil hat hunches.
Yeah, go do my job. Thank you very much. Investigate without 6 layers of bureaucracy. I think I may get myself a sailboat.
Ooh, very nice. So, what's her name? The one you haven't met.
Cassandra.
So you saw George Wilcox walk past?
Yeah, about 2:30. I don't know if he saw me on the deck. He's a good fella, George.
And your grandson? Riley, is it? Seems we missed him yesterday.
Well, he keeps himself busy, helping people out. Look, he didn't see nothing.
Riley Erlinson.
No, come on. He's just a kid. Just.
I'm Corporal Yen.
Oh.
Finley holds out her grandfather's old handmade hunting map as Tyler and Caitlin gather round. The legend says that the elder tree is more than 400 years old, but this tree is special.
Cassandra.
George, hi.
Hi.
What? Oh, my goodness. It is beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I really love saying your name. Cassandra Lee has such a wonderful lilt to it.
There.
Met someone, have you?
Well, had lunch with.
Great. Don't get me wrong, independence is a fine thing, only highly overrated.
You looking for something in particular?
A good mystery, maybe?
A mystery? You? Okay, well, yeah, it's a great choice. The Wednesday Night Book Club's discussing the modern crime novel, and Dostoevsky comes up again and again.
Spoiler alert. Raskolnikov confesses. I was the one who found the body. Carlisle Burke.
Oh, my God.
That's the reason I'm here without my books. The cops kept them.
Never mind the library books. How are you doing?
I was right next to him. The corpse. As close as I am to you now.
George, that's awful.
You know, you're more than welcome to come over for a visit. Sometime. Anytime. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We could have rosehip tea from my greenhouse.
Okay.
Good.
You weren't keen to talk to us. You can understand how that might look.
Like I got nothing to say to you.
It might. On the other hand...
The fish guy. Talk to him instead of hassling innocent people.
Fish guy.
The cops were asking, who sells fish? There's a guy. Crappy old van with rainbows, going door to door.
That's good to know.
He's a weird looking dude. A black guy. Sorry, a person of color. Can I leave now?
She's a good hire, boss.
Yeah, she's smart.
Asian.
You're a good man, Sid. Keep evolving. That's what my daughter keeps telling me.
The brilliant one?
Yeah, Steph.
Mine keep telling me to lose weight. Oh, 5 of them.
Maybe the other old guy saw him.
George Wilcox, you mean?
Yeah, he went by around 12:30.
Your grandpa said 2:30.
No, my grandpa was asleep.
He's hiding something.
He has a record, breaking and entering.
Where are we with the fish guy?
Oh, looking harder as of now. It's a robbery gone wrong.
Okay, well, so what was stolen?
Guy gets spooked, doesn't have time to grab everything.
Ask around the senior center, see where that leads you. I want to know if the victim had friends, visitors. Maybe someone knows if he had valuables in there.
He probably had cleaners.
Good one. Assuming it was a robbery, it'd be worth keeping an eye on the place.
There's a high-end security monitoring system. Burke just didn't have it activated.
Well, let's activate it. I want to know if anyone else saw George Wilcox at 12:30.
Contact info. Carlisle Burke's sister.
Thanks, Isabella. I'm really sorry about your loss.
My brother was 85 years old. We don't live forever.
Well, the circumstances, though, that must be disturbing to you.
Homicide, so I understand.
When will you be coming up, Miss Ridings?
To Gibson's. Oh, I don't think I'll be coming out. You're a long way from Chicago.
Well, the funeral, settling your brother's affairs, you're his next of kin.
Oh.
I take it the two of you were estranged.
Estrangement implies a previous affection. He didn't like me. I didn't like him.
Who was close to your brother?
Who else have you talked to?
A man named George Wilcox?
I remember George Wilcox. Yeah. A great, tall fella. He was Carlisle's best man.
At your brother's wedding, you mean?
Oh, God, what a wedding. And that long, best man with his even longer face, seething.
Afternoon, Mr. Wilcox.
Don't you ever wear a uniform? No uniforms? A police car? How am I supposed to take you seriously?
This help?
Got a gun?
Why, you think I'll need one? Your wife?
Myra. She died last March.
You still miss her?
Now that, right there, is what's wrong with all you cops. In a nutshell. You still miss her. Jesus wept.
Audrey, your sister.
So, any suspects?
Oh, not really. An unknown person went into Mr. Burke's house armed with a blunt instrument.
Why the hell would Carlisle have let him in?
That's an interesting question. Maybe the killer used something that he found inside the house.
It's probably out in the middle of the ocean by now.
You can be a very irritating man, Mr. Wilcox. Anybody ever tell you that? I don't suppose you dropped in on Carlisle twice yesterday.
And why would I do that? You're here for a reason, I presume?
Your fingerprints were all over the living room.
I was somewhat, how shall I say, discombobulated.
Right. Let's not waste any more time with this cantankerous old man act. I know Carlisle Burke was your brother-in-law, so start talking.
We met years ago. We both taught at uni on the mainland. I taught Russian history. Carlisle taught music.
Yeah?
I never trusted him. Every year, Myra and we'd have this Christmas party. And that's where he met her, Audrey.
Did you tell Audrey you didn't trust him?
Myra and I had to leave for Germany right after the wedding. I had a job there, teaching. 2-year exchange.
And that was?
76, 77. That's when Audrey was killed. Car accident. After the funeral, I didn't see him again for 35, 40 years. Not until he showed up here.
You say you never trusted him. But you never really got to know him. So, maybe you were all wrong about Carlisle.
You may be right about that. Yeah, that could be true.
Something Burke's sister said at the wedding. Long, sad faces. Seething.
That was, what, 50 years ago?
Whoever smashed Carlisle Burke's skull, that was a crime of passion.
I've been back for 5 years now. My mom likes my brother better, to be honest. But he has a partner and 3 kids, so.
Is that why you came back here? To look after her?
Oh, God, no. But to be closer. And I love the coast. I grew up here.
And?
What is this, an interrogation?
Oh, I thought we were divulging.
Well, divulge.
Big city police work. It was taking its toll. My marriage, 20 years. I'm not sure I ever saw it coming. I looked up and it had all fallen apart. It's my fault. I stopped noticing. I'd always been good at that. How's that?
So what were you looking for when you signed on to a dating site?
You? This is my daughter's idea. One who still talks to me.
So basically, I'm a shot in the dark.
How about you?
I wasn't meeting anyone, and men seem to find me disconcerting.
Please disconcert me.
Well, I signed on with the hope of finding a pleasant, not unattractive, courteous male person with whom I can have adequate conversation and spectacular sex.
How's the conversation?
So far, it's not bad. I have a friend who lives up the road.
Audrey?
No, it's me. George, are you all right?
Yes, sure. Oh, fine. The sun was in my eyes.
I hope you don't mind.
Is he the one?
Is now a bad time?
No. It's all good. All good.
Should have called before showing up. I'm sorry.
Since when did you become friends with the police farce?
Not the entire farce, just Carl.
I see you've been digging out there, Mr. Wilcox. Even at this time of year, it's impressive. I'm thinking about planting a garden myself.
Are you now?
You should see George's garden in June. It is spectacular. The hydrangeas are blue and then purple.
My mother used to grow geraniums, sunflowers, and hollyhocks. There's an amazing sense of grace to be found with gardening. That is, as long as you can handle the responsibility. It's hard to tell if your interest is genuine, Mr. Alberg. Hard to know if you're that sort of man. Never mind those.
It's my pleasure. You changed something.
Nope.
Something's different.
I ought to know. I'm the one who lives here.
Carl?
Good night, Mr. Alberg.
Well, that was nice. It's been a while since I've had an evening out.
That was an evening out? You must not get out much.
Go for a nightcap somewhere?
It is late.
If you say it's okay with you, I like to
call me.
Be there, hold you tight, love you right through the night. If it's okay with you, if it's okay.
I drink single malt.
You come to the right place. Yeah, I haven't finished unpacking.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
3-4 months. I'm busy with work.
Uh-huh.
That's my mom. I mean, not her, obviously, but her work.
Shirley Allberg. She was just starting to get noticed when she passed.
Hey, check me out.
Librarians call it research. I'm sorry about your mom.
I was 16, so yeah, I'm pretty much over it.
Where is that?
That is Half Moon Bay.
What?
Mm-hmm. My mom stayed here a few times. I came here with her once, years ago. I was 9.
And you camped on the beach while your mom painted?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, you are such a bohemian.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're the chief of police.
Surprises the heck out of me, too, sometimes.
What about your dad? Did he ever come with you guys?
Oh, no. I never had one. Yeah. Just me and my mom, far back as I can recall. My mom really loved it here. Something she said about the place, it has a special kind of peace. It heals. Sometimes you need that, you know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm back. Trying to reconnect or something.
Carl, do you have a cat?
Possibly. Yeah. Felix. That's what I call him anyway. He sort of disappeared. But now the food's getting eaten, so.
You said you had single malt.
Yeah. Guys say all kinds of stuff.
Take the night. Don't leave here. Just make it right.
Last time I had a proper date, it's been a minute.
We'll take it as slowly as you want.
What are the other options?
Do you expect me to live that kind of life? I won't. I'll fight. Don't take the night. Take the gun and I'll take the night. Don't take the night. Don't take
Evening, George. What are you doing out there, George? Rode quite the distance, didn't you? Had to get out past the shelf.
Don't know what you're talking
The
about.
murder weapon, George, the one you buried and then dug up. You chucked them both or just the one you bashed his head in with? Doesn't matter, because I'm going to find them.
Good. You look for whatever you damn well please. I'm going to bed.
Oh, you're a determined man, George. Well, so am I. I'll have the sea search people with me. Underwater drones, side scan sonar, state of the art. There's nothing those guys can't find.
You don't frighten me.
I just thought there might be something you'd like to tell me.
Well, you thought wrong, Sonny. I don't have anything to tell you, you understand? Nothing.
Carl? Carl?
Seems like sorrow.
Great.
Never done leave nobody alone. Maybe by tomorrow we could lose the thought of old. Baby, by tomorrow.
Morning, boss. You wanted to see us?
It's the old guy.
George Wilcox?
He's dumped a murder weapon. There's a shelf 100 yards offshore, all the way across that stretch of coast. Burke's place is here. Wilcox is here. If he's smart, the old bastard rode out past it. The old bastard is smart.
Last night? I mean, why?
Something to do with the sister.
Yeah, but we still...
Of course, we'll need a motive. But he did it, Sid. I was pretty convinced yesterday, now I know.
I'll get someone to look through the security footage from the house.
Okay. And I need to know if anybody else saw George Wilcox go past that house at 12:30. We need to nail down what's actually missing. Cleaning lady.
Yeah, found her. Do you want me to...
Now, please. And the fish guy.
Anything else for me?
Some deodorant would be nice. For me, Sid. You smell as fresh as a mountain morning.
Carl Holmberg. Look at you. Help you?
It's a real old timer, this guy.
Won't eat. Tried birdseed, whole grain bread.
No, you need to give him some mango. Maybe a slice of peach.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I hear you folks have been looking for me. Derek Farley. Yeah, I sold a trout up the road. I swear to God, man, I don't know.
Just tell me what time you got there, what you saw.
9:30, maybe 10 a.m. But I rang that bell and he opened the door.
Did you see anyone with him? Anyone coming or going?
No one.
Did he say anything?
Thanks for the fish, something like that. No, wait. No, he said he'd invited a friend to lunch.
Did he mention a name?
Just an old friend.
Invited him to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mr. Farley. You've been helpful.
Really?
Yeah, very. Semper Fi.
Desert Storm. I moved here 20 years ago. Met my wife. Better way to live.
Mrs. Harris, we appreciate your help.
A tragedy. What a tragedy. Poor Mr. Burke.
Yeah.
I cleaned his house for years, you know, like clockwork, every second Saturday afternoon.
What we need to do is compile a list, anything of value that may have been in the house.
Because robbery was the motive?
Let's say we're doing our due diligence.
Well, he had a fair bit. Silverware and china, some old antiques. Of course, people love to say antique when they really mean old.
Mrs. Harris, have you ever seen one of these?
Trench art, sure. Artwork made from artillery shells. This is really good. Bit of an artist yourself.
Think carefully now. Did Carlisle Burke
2 of them. There and there.
You sure?
Ever since I've been cleaning his house. But they're not really valuable, though. You buy them online.
No, yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Harris. Thank you.
Oh, careful.
Oh, scene of the crime. Yes.
It's probably out in the middle of the ocean by now.
So, we went for a walk, visited a friend, and then walked some more.
Okay, promising start.
He dropped me off at my car, and then I followed him back to his place.
Shut up.
He's an artist. Who would have thought?
Okay, never mind that.
He's actually very good. Artistically. And no, before you ask, he did not ask to paint my portrait.
No.
I am late for work.
Okay, Cass, this is great. It is, whether you want to admit it or not. Be happy.
Thank you.
So, is it just his hands?
Okay, bye, Phil.
Boss, that old accident report from Bellingham, Burke's wife. Single vehicle. Turns out, driving too fast, just went off the road. Second page is the autopsy report. They gave her the works, apparently. George Wilcox insisted. Death due to injuries sustained in the crash. Also, there may have been some old fractures that hadn't set, and possibly some new ones, but the rest of it was too busted up to know. Anything from the sea search guys? Big ocean.
Yeah, well, I don't care if they find anything. He can see them from his window every time he looks out.
Okay, just hear me out. Just, devil's advocate. Let's say the old guy did just go out for a row. I had an uncle slipped a gear, stopped wearing pants.
Yeah. Everyone confesses shit, sooner or later, to somebody.
George, did something hurt? Does your heart hurt?
No, it isn't that.
I am going to take you to a doctor.
No, doctors.
Okay, no doctors. Come on, let me take you home. You gonna be okay?
Fine. Thank you for everything.
What are they doing?
Their job. I'm going away, Cassandra. Soon.
Going away? Why?
To be with my daughter.
But your garden.
I don't deserve it anymore. I just can't stomach the thought of dying where Carlisle died. Being buried where he's buried.
But Myra's buried here too. He's dead now. Why do you still hate him so much?
I've done a terrible thing, Cassandra. And I need to atone. At first I wanted to give myself up, but then I thought, prison? No, I can't. I can't spend the last days of my life behind bars. Not for him.
George, what am I supposed to do with this?
Do whatever you need to do.
Oh, hey, Cassandra.
Give me a minute.
we could keep going. But it's more than 100,000 square yards of ocean. There's rocks all over the bottom, some as big as a truck.
Keep going.
Until
I tell you to stop.
Well, the amazing disappearing detective. I've heard about guys sneaking out in the middle of the night, but from your own house?
I was going to suggest dinner, but today's getting away from me. Maybe on the weekend or something? Cassandra?
I'd like to see you today. It doesn't have to be for long.
What's up?
I saw police boats on the water.
Took a notion there might be a weapon out there.
And was there? There he is, the Sphinx. It was quite the experience this morning, waking up alone in your house with bits of you lying around, hanging on the walls.
I know. I'll get the unpacking finished.
You're an artist too, not just your mom. I went into the room. Those paintings, they're amazing.
And personal.
So is waking up in someone else's bed. Not what I would have expected from you, but take it seriously. You're good.
How's your friend George Wilcox?
My God. Are those a policeman's eyes?
In my eyes, I'm a policeman.
Why? Are you a policeman?
Because I'm good at the job.
I can imagine.
And I like it.
That's not an answer, though. Why do you like it?
I like figuring things out, solving things. I like serving and protecting. I know, walking cliche. I thought so too, till my daughters were born.
And what about justice?
Oh, justice isn't up to me, thank God.
Thank God.
The law lets you know where you stand.
I don't think that George is doing very well, to be honest. Yeah, I came by the library today.
What do you have to say for himself?
We just talked.
You said you wanted to meet. Well, what's up?
I had a really nice time last night.
Me too.
I should get back to work.
Yeah, Sid, I'm on my way.
Already did the living room, kitchen, and bathroom, Chief. Also the
Uh-huh.
tool shed, no joy.
Guy stuff.
Yes, sir.
Tools, junk. What's out of place?
Thing is, Chief, if we had a better sense of what we're looking for, that might help.
Well, something that should be there but isn't. Something that shouldn't be here but is.
Right. Right. Big picture first, and details.
Mm-hmm. That.
Puzzle box. Oh, yeah, loved those.
can't live in fear, Carlisle. I won't. Never again. May 15th, 1978.
If you raise a hand to me again...
You're George Wilcox. You've always suspected.
Yeah, but you wait 40 years and then you kill him.
He did it, Sid.
Okay, but without a confession, what are the odds we're going to get him?
Then I'll get a confession. I'd like you to come with me, Mr. Wilcox.
Oh, going downtown, are we? Thought maybe you'd come to say goodbye.
One of us going somewhere?
She didn't tell you? I'm going to Montreal.
I can't let you do that.
Why not? You've got nothing on me. It's all circumstantial. I'm not even a suspect. I'm a person of interest, and as free as a bird.
Speaking of birds, Carlisle left you his parrot. Sometimes it's harder than you'd believe to kill someone. You bash away, they just refuse to die.
You're speaking from personal experience?
Sometimes it's just one little smack. He invited you for lunch.
Now, why would he have done that?
You tell me. Maybe because it was the anniversary of Audrey's death. Maybe Carlisle figured time was short. 85 years old. Like you said, George, wearing out fast. There were things he wanted to say. Problem is, he said them. How am I doing so far, George? See, I don't think you came here planning to kill him. But the man just wouldn't shut up. Would he, George? He started talking about your sister.
I'm warning you.
Audrey was broken long before I met her.
That is the truth, and it's time you faced up to that for your own sake.
Shut up! Saying things you couldn't stand to hear. So he grabbed something.
Poor Audrey would have been better off if she'd never had a brother.
He just wanted to make him stop.
She'd have been better off. You never tried.
Now all of a sudden, there he is. Lying dead.
With his eyes open. I know. Because I found the body.
Talk to me, George. You don't need to carry this.
You miserable cops. You have no idea what I carry around. I remember coming in the back door. I could see him in the living room.
Sitting on the chair?
Standing. Beating her with a razor strop.
Carlisle Burke?
My stepdad. It started when we were 14, 15. He'd beat my twin sister every time he went on a bender. I'd hit him with anything I could get my hands on. He'd just pick me up and throw me across the room. You've probably heard all this before, haven't you, Mr. Wahlberg? A man with your experience. One day on the way home, I heard Audrey's screams all the way to the top of the road. I wanted to kill him. I ran down to where his truck was parked, grabbed the shotgun off his rack. I fired a shot in the air. Get the hell out of here, you miserable son of a bitch. He was too far away to grab the gun. And too drunk to think straight. So he turned tail and stumbled back towards his truck. My mother ran after him, yelling at him not to drive, that she was sorry, and begging him to take her with him. He fishtailed across the yard, clipping the gate, as he turned onto the upper road. I said to no one in particular, if there is a God in heaven, I hope he drives the two of them off the bloody cliff. Sometime that evening, 2 cops showed up. They told us our father's truck had been forced off the road by a tractor trailer. It had flipped over the guardrail and plunged into the ocean. So, there is a God. I failed my sister, Mr. Alberg, and I might just as well have killed both my parents. That's it. I have nothing more to say to you.
Is she here?
That way.
Your friend says he's leaving. He's surprised you didn't tell me.
I assumed that we're talking about
You have something to tell me? You did it. You did it, you know that.
I'm not sure.
Do you have
what
any idea how serious this is?
Pretend I don't, Carl. Pretend I'm an idiot.
If you're withholding information...
Is that what I am to you, a source?
Oh, Cassandra.
How many possible sources do you screw in the course of an...
A man is dead!
Do not... Don't shout at me. Carl, listen. If George Wilcox had told me that he committed a crime, I'd have looked in the legal section and I'd have found that a confession like that isn't admissible evidence. Even if he said the words.
Yeah, well, you might want to look again.
It is hearsay. It wouldn't have mattered what I said.
Might have mattered to me.
Carly is an old man. He is giving up everything he loves. He is no danger to anyone. Is it really so cut and dried for you? Is it really so damned clear?
No. But I don't make the rules and I don't get to break them.
Well, I wonder how you carry it, Detective, the weight of your own integrity.
Yeah.
Attention all passengers. Please return to your vehicle as Mary is about to unload. Please return to your vehicle.
I have enough to press charges, George. Put it all together, there's motive, opportunity, means. You take care now.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. Everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. Everything will
Dear Mr. Albert, I understand you asked my doctor about the state of my health, which he refused to divulge. It would have been simpler to have asked me. Yes, I am dying, if that's of any consequence. I can't say I'm surprised, and definitely not dismayed. I never liked this life all that much anyway. First of all, I'm writing to say thank you. It was kind of you to let me see those letters. It must have been a frustrating time for you. I know how much you cops like to get your man and all that crap. Just think how much harder it might have been if I'd planned the whole thing. Still, you did get your man in the end. Yes, Mr. Alberg, I killed Carlisle Burke. There's my confession, signed by my dying hand. You can go ahead and close your case now. Finita la commedia. P.S. I like you, Mr. Alberg, in spite of everything. And I know Cassandra cares for you a great deal. I'd be heartbroken if I thought I'd spoiled that.
I received a letter.
Same here. After all that.
Yeah? George only outlived Carlisle Burke by 3 weeks. How you been?
You've been fine. Thanks, you.
I don't suppose you'd want a kitten. Felix came back.
He got himself pregnant?
Yeah, go figure.
How many?
6.
He told me what you did. Those letters. That was very kind.
I might have done the same if I'd been in your position.
I might have handled things differently. So what did he say to you in his letter?
He told me not to screw it up with you. Anyway.
Carl, I'd have to see the kittens first.
I'll check with Felix. See when's convenient.
Okay. Well, you know where to find me.
Charlie. Wake up. Charlie. Charlie. Wake up! Why are you doing this to me?
Emma, put the gun down.
Why aren't I good enough for you?
Okay, Em. Em, put the gun on.
Not a bad day's work, huh?
Yeah, working with your hands is good for your brain. Endorphins and all that.
Oh, looking at you is all the endorphins I can handle. Uh-oh. Well, at least it'll look good when Holly gets here tomorrow.
You know what you're going to say to her here?
About getting kicked out of school for smoking pot? Oh, the single dad of me wants to forget it ever happened. The cop in me wants daily urine samples. To think my job is to make sense of people when it comes to my daughter, I'm a total rookie.
maybe now isn't the best time for her and I to meet.
But I wanted to get to know you.
What does Holly think? You haven't told her yet.
Yeah, I never found the right moment.
Okay, well, I am looking forward to meeting her whenever it feels right. I gotta go.
What? Oh, no, I wanted to thank you with my extraordinary culinary skills.
Thank the planning committee fundraiser for the Art Center.
Right, big date.
Yeah, Emma's an old friend.
Did I meet her at the prom?
No, we rode horses together. She went to private school. I haven't seen her in a few months.
Rain check. Then.
Yeah, whenever Holly's settled.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the charity auction for the Art Center will begin after dinner.
Oh my God, where is that?
Tahiti. Charlie and I go every year. Have you been?
I've never left the state.
Sorry that Charlie couldn't make it tonight.
Says he, but he's slammed at work.
How's Charlie doing these days, anyway?
This reminds me of the most fabulous ravioli we had in Tuscany. You'll never guess the secret ingredient.
Love.
Goat cheese. Goat cheese. How did you and Cassandra get to know each other?
Oh, I hurt my back in yoga class, and Cassandra was there to help me to my car.
Sadie runs the Lighthouse Theater.
Yeah. Is that charming little playhouse that's on the water?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was still open.
So, Cassandra, how's it going with the police chief?
God, we are so busy. We hardly see each other.
You have a new man? Way to bury the lead.
Wait, I thought you said that you were over there staining his deck today.
Please tell me that's not a euphemism. Don't worry, if he's the one, you will know. So, tell me about your art center.
Yeah, I just think Gibson's needs a community art hub. You know, something that everyone can enjoy. We have such amazing artists here. We should be showcasing that.
Yeah. The town's been trying to fund a project like that for years.
Yeah, Sadie's on community council.
Like blood from a stone. It's definitely on brand with the charitable work that Charlie and I support. Does it have a name yet?
No, I've been waiting until it's actually happening. I'm just terrified of jinxing it, you know?
If only she had a rich friend who could help.
Wow.
What? It's a fundraiser. So let's raise some funds. Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to my attention that our new community hub not only needs completion funds, but it also needs a name. So get your checkbooks ready because we are auctioning off the naming rights after dinner.
The Wilbur and Ethel Woodcock Center for the Arts.
At least you got the funding.
You got me the funding. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can we not wait until you need another building to see each other again?
Excuse me, miss. I'm in Portugal. We'll talk next time we're in the same time zone.
Fair. Fair. I wish you and Carl every happiness. I mean that.
Em, are you okay?
Of course. I just hope Carl isn't a workaholic like Charlie. He never leaves the office. Can you wait until I get inside?
Of course. Emma? Emma!
You okay?
It's Charlie, Emma's husband.
Mrs. O'Brien, I need you to leave everything where it was.
I can't have my home like this.
I can't conduct my investigation if you compromise my crime scene. Sergeant Sokolowski will take you outside where he'll collect your statement, okay?
Follow me, please.
Where is he? Let's go.
That is a lot of blood.
A dangerous amount for whoever lost it.
Spatter on the wall could be signs of a struggle.
Robbery gone wrong?
Or kidnapping. Or murder.
Let's start waking people up.
No, I think that's not gonna work for this place.
Forensics is here.
Blood on both walls. Missed the 2 paintings. Didn't spare the photo. What do you see?
Aubrey was at his desk. Looks like he struggled with his attacker, or attackers, and then collapsed, possibly due to blood loss.
What else?
The pertinent negative,
What is it?
Charlie Aubrey.
And?
Not just his body. This room has no personality.
No personal effects. His office, the one room he can call his own, feels like a showroom.
Safe in the closet is open and empty.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. He's not smiling.
You put a family picture over your bed. You centered. I mean, the decor, the furniture, it's all thought out, but seems out of place, right? Glove?
Yeah. Bullet hole.
I need to speak to Mrs. Aubrey.
Glad I know he's on the 7th. Thanks, guys.
Mrs. Aubrey?
Send her to the station. Cassandra went with her. Landline. Cables are cut. The security cameras are blacked out.
Point of entry?
There's a side door at the back. Window's broken. It's hard to access from the shore, but not impossible if you know it's there.
So whoever did this did their homework.
The other thing is, there's no blood anywhere in this house except for that office.
How'd they get him out of here? Keep the floors clean.
Why'd they take him with them in the first place is what I'm wondering.
So he wasn't dragged, he was carried. We're looking for at least 2 assailants. Sorry, you had to be here all night. I'll need you to come with me now.
Can I?
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be okay.
Up in the Oakland line?
Have you found Charlie?
We're doing everything we can, Mrs. Aubrey.
Emma, please. Cassandra promised that I could trust you.
Emma, could you explain the bullet hole in your bedroom wall?
Charlie had a gun. It accidentally discharged. That was 6 months ago. I didn't want the gun in the house, so I gave it to my brother.
You had the bullet hole behind a picture instead of fixing it?
I left it as a reminder for Charlie.
When we arrived, your safe was open.
A few $1,000s in cash for emergencies. Business documents, passports.
What about jewelry?
We don't wear jewelry. It's ostentatious.
Who else knows the combination?
Only Charlie and me.
Does Charlie have enemies? Anyone who might want to hurt him?
Everyone loves Charlie.
Everyone.
Yes.
Was there any sudden change in his routine?
Of course not. Why would you ask that?
It's just sometimes people get involved in situations that they keep secret in order to protect their loved ones.
Well, not Charlie. We never hide anything from each other.
No difficulties in your marriage I should be aware of.
No. Why are you asking me these questions? I'm starting to feel like a suspect. My husband is missing. I need you to find him.
Cassandra. Sid took Emma to her brother's. Can I get you some breakfast?
I'm not hungry.
You should eat something. Tea and a muffin?
Okay. How can I help?
I'd like you to tell me more about Emma and Charlie.
I've known Emma since we were 14. We're not close anymore, though.
I thought you said you saw her just a few months ago.
And just bumped into her. I only invited her to dinner last night because I was hoping for donations for the art center. Why does that make me feel so guilty all of a sudden?
It shouldn't. That invitation may have saved her life. Describe it to me.
Sheltered. She came from money. Her mom expected perfection. Appearances were everything.
And Charlie?
They met in college. When Emma set her sights on him, it was game over. He couldn't get away from her.
Nice guy.
I mean, he's the husband of a friend, not the husband who becomes a friend.
No children.
Emma couldn't. Broke her heart, I think. Emma avoids unpleasant conversations.
When I asked Emma if she and Charlie had difficulty, she got very defensive, insisted that everything was perfect. Is that how you saw it?
I wasn't surprised when Charlie skipped last night's dinner. Look, you don't think Emma had something to do with this. She was with me all night.
Until I know what happened to Charlie, I can't rule anything out.
Crazy, right? I mean, who looks under a photo because the frame feels unbalanced?
Probably us for the rest of our careers. Forensics confirmed it's Charlie O'Bray's blood splattered everywhere.
They figure out how the assailants got the body out of here?
Without making the place look like a Jackson Pollock painting? No.
Body? What do you mean, body?
So we turned around and she was standing there with cleaning supplies in her
That's the
hands.
second time she's trying to clean up our crime scene.
This is on me. I should have secured the scene better.
Chief, Blake Windsor's out front, Emma O'Bray's brother. He wants to know what kind of sorry excuse for a police force you're running here.
It was my fault. I'll talk to him.
I'll take care of this.
He's not mad, you know. He's just dialed in.
Well, he has every right to be mad. I would be.
How can I help you, Mr. Windsor?
Let's start with how you plan to discipline your officer. For her callous and frankly disturbing remarks about my sister's husband's disappearance.
You're right. You're right. We should hold people accountable for their actions. I should charge your sister with trespassing and evidence tampering.
Charlie is dead. Emma is devastated. And your officers are making jokes about Jackson Pollock.
Who said Charlie's dead?
He's anemic. That sort of blood loss, I mean, whatever happened to him. Of course, my sister didn't tell you.
No.
She's not trying to hide information or destroy evidence. Emma has a very specific attitude towards life. Everything needs to be perfect. Thank you, Mother.
Charlie worked for your firm.
Yeah, worked. Yeah, it's generous. Yeah, he was employed there. We had a family investment firm, and technically he's family.
Not up to your standards.
It doesn't matter. Emma loved him.
Where were you last night?
Enjoying the dumbest game on earth with my wife and our neighbors. Look, please, just find Charlie alive or dead. Emma's not built for this uncertainty. If there's anything that I can do to help, let me know.
The gun Emma gave you. I'll need to see it.
Yeah, of course. I'll bring it by tomorrow.
It's in your home?
Yes.
Sergeant Sokolowski will follow you?
Let's wait for me in reception.
You'll surrender it. The more we look into Charlie O'Brien's perfect life, the less perfect it seems.
Security system was installed over 5 years ago. Company monitors it from a remote location.
Seattle?
Mumbai. Last contractor was a plumber. That was 2 years ago. No cleaner.
Leaving us with Emma O'Brien.
And there's no way she moved that body herself. Where was the brother last night?
Check with the neighbors. He claims he was with them.
Holly, go. I got this.
Holly!
Where are you?
I'm on my way, kiddo. What time is it?
You're not late. The ferry got in early.
You still at the terminal?
Cop shop. Nice office.
Hey, Dad.
You accepted a ride from a stranger?
Some nice sailors with a van. They invited me to a party later.
Not funny.
Oh, it's kind of funny.
Seriously, how did he get you?
Her name was Barb McDonald, and she has 3 grandkids, and none of them call her enough.
Huh?
She thinks you're doing a good job, but should smile more when you're on TV. What's in the bag?
It's your birthday present.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was gonna wait till your actual birthday, but you might want to try it out now. It's your grandmother's. Was your grandmother's. I found some black and white film, ordered some processing chemicals. I can teach you how to develop pictures at home if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. I was taking photos for the school newspaper before I, you know.
You want to talk about it?
I really don't. I have to start at a new school tomorrow. Can we just go home?
I gotta work. But I can find somebody to give you a tour. The gun.
We're gonna need confirmation from the lab, but from the smell of it, that thing hadn't been fired in months. Windsor's alibi checks out. They were playing charades. What if Blake and Emma did kill Charlie, staged the crime scene to look like a robbery gone wrong, and then just left for their events?
Killed them, why?
Families. Who knows what the... Speaking of, you talked to Holly yet?
About the pot? I'm working up to it.
She's going through something. Discipline's easy. Listening's the hard part.
Beer and pickles. Someone's going for Father of the Year.
Look behind. You like their breakfast burritos, right?
Way better parenting.
Well, you're welcome. Ride to school?
Yeah, nothing better than getting dropped off by the chief of police on my first day. Can you take that?
2-6. How are you?
Better. Look, yesterday you asked me about Emma, and maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something I should have mentioned.
Remember I said that we had run into each other a while ago, and, we decided to catch up over coffee, but Emma didn't seem herself. She was distracted, upset. She said that Charlie had done something. I pushed for more, and she seemed like she wanted to tell me, and then she just smiled and said she was probably overreacting.
Because Emma doesn't do unpleasant.
Yeah, but for a second there, I swear I could see this flicker of, rage. And then it was gone. And I convinced myself that I had imagined it. But now I'm not so sure. I don't know. It's probably nothing.
Well, thank you for telling me.
How's Holly settling in?
Good. Good, yeah. We're just about to have breakfast.
Seeing furniture showrooms with more personality.
I doubt Charlie O'Bray even set foot in this office until the day he died. Makes you wonder
Wonder what?
where he kept his stuff.
Wait, what, like another office?
Charlie O'Bray does have another office at the investment firm.
Yeah, no, Yen was actually
Get some evidence boxes ready. I'll call Windsor. Good thinking, Kendrick. Now let's get somewhere.
You really have to take everything?
We appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, well, I want to find Charlie as much as you do. For Emma's sake.
So, what are we looking for anyways?
We'll know when we find it. Chief.
Fingerprint sensor lock. Send it over to forensics along with the computer.
On it.
What's the first thing you notice when you look around this place?
I don't know. It's kooky.
Yeah? Also feels lived in, right? There's something missing. Emma. There are no pictures of Emma. A blood drive. I keep meaning to do this, but,
The needle? I know, most people are squeamish.
how much blood are you taking from me?
About a pint.
That sounds like a lot when you put it that way.
Trust me, you won't miss it.
When can I do this again?
In 2 months. Yeah, some of our regulars donate 6 times a year.
Wow. Was Charlie O'Bray a regular? He got an award for organizing a blood drive.
Oh, my God, that poor man from the news. I hope they find him soon.
Mm-hmm.
And done. See? Nothing to it.
Wow. Tanya Helgenberger, is she working today?
She phoned in sick last couple of days. Do you know her?
She's a friend of a friend.
Mm.
Tell her I said hi next time you see her.
Sure.
Say it wasn't an attack. Say it was more like giving blood.
Sorry.
Say there was another person with him. Not an assailant. An accomplice. Charlie O'Bray wasn't a victim. He faked his own death. Tanya Helgenberger. Let's find her.
Charlie faking his own death would explain why there's no body.
And the lack of blood anywhere but the office. The assailant's knowledge of the security system, the combination to the safe, when to stage the attack.
Doesn't explain why, though.
Well,
husband trapped in a loveless marriage. His brother-in-law hates him. He's not a husband, he's a show pony.
Where are we with forensics?
Nothing on his computer or his files. They're still working on the thumb drive.
Keep me posted. If I'm Charlie, I'd stay away from public transit hubs.
Private planes?
Look into private airstrips, passenger manifests, flights out. Wherever he is, he's lying low.
Tanya's roommate hasn't seen her in over 2 days. She's being all secret squirrel. Usually means the dude's married.
Charlie.
Oh, no. No, it's not here.
Where is it then? Where?
Yelling at me is not gonna help.
You're right. Let's just both calm down. Retrace your steps.
Okay, I was trying to get out of the office. The drive was in the back of the drawer. I went to grab it. And then Blake barged in. He said it was urgent. It's always urgent with that guy.
Babe, focus.
I must have grabbed the wrong drive.
Okay, well then the right drive is still in your desk.
Oh, no, baby, we can't go back. What if someone sees me? I'm supposed to be dead.
Babe, we need that drive.
No. Charlie. You're not supposed to be here.
But Emma's been out of her mind. What happened to you? Okay, I need to call my sister.
No, you can't. No, Emma can't. No. She's in danger. Okay?
Charlie, what are you doing here? Really?
I can't do this anymore, man. I can't feel like a failure all the time, okay? So just let me get what I came here for. Okay, and then you'll never have to see me again. Ever.
I think I better call the police.
What did you... Okay. We're gonna call 911, and we're gonna leave the phone off the hook, and they're gonna come.
We can't leave him alive. Or... You can do this. We can't go to jail.
Charlie, please.
Charlie. I'm sorry, man. Charlie, I'm sorry. Go. Come on.
Forensics cracked the drive. They pulled Obray's fingerprints from a glass in the bathroom and spoofed the biometric lock.
Investment accounts.
All fake. Obray's been embezzling from the family business.
$2 million, that's enough to start a new life. When did all this start?
Oldest account is from 6 months ago.
I need to speak to Blake Windsor. What are you thinking?
Charlie came back for the drive. Windsor confronted him.
Go on.
I guess Charlie thought $2 million might be worth killing for.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, but first, Charlie. No, Blake, you're thinking they're connected somehow, are you?
Mrs. O'Bray, Emma, I think Charlie is still alive.
What? He is? Well, where is he?
That's what I need to find out. Charlie may be connected to your brother's death.
You think he killed Blake?
It's possible.
No, Charlie could never. He loved Blake like a brother. I know my own husband. Emma, I told Carl about that day that we went for coffee. How Charlie had done something very unpleasant. Yeah. It was the gun. He didn't mean to.
Wait, he threatened you with a gun?
It just went off accidentally. A tempest in a teacup. Charlie loves me. He loves me, okay? We all made mistakes. Mistakes, Emma. If he had something to... Charlie wouldn't kill Blake, okay? He loves me. He loves me because he stayed.
The bullet hole in your bedroom? You pulled the trigger.
He'd had an affair. 6 months ago, he thought he needed a divorce. I wanted him to understand. You don't end a marriage because of one mistake. You stay together for all the things that went right.
6 months ago. That's how long Charlie's been embezzling from the family firm.
Emma, do you have any idea where Charlie might be right now? If you do, how would I? Turns out I don't even know my own husband. I am so sorry. I think you both should leave.
I'll have an officer stay behind.
I really wish you wouldn't. Please go. Please go. Yeah.
Sid, I need you to get a warrant over to Judge Rowe, access to the GPS tracker in Emerald Bay's car.
How do you do that every day?
Hold on, just a sec. It's my job. You gonna be okay?
Be careful.
Sid, that warrant, you got a pen? Yeah. So, it's a black Tesla. I'll give you the license.
Just got a hit. One of Charlie Obrey's fake investment account names. Cal O'Bannon stores a float plane at Riverway. It's a private airstrip out past Doriston. Yen? Got it. Sarge.
Sid, any trouble getting the warrant?
It depends. You count having to listen to Judge Rowe's hunting stories.
Emma's on the move.
Which direction?
Doriston.
She knows exactly where Charlie is. Send coordinates to my phone.
As soon as we make Alaska, we'll sell the float plane. At least that gives us enough to get to Hawaii.
And then what?
I don't know, babe. Maybe you can figure something out for a change.
We killed a man. Does that not bother you?
I stabbed him by accident. You're the one who killed him.
You know, I almost forgot about this place.
Emma.
Only thing your family left you. And you always hated it here. You said it was low rent.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
I gave you everything. And how do you repay me? You fake your own death and you kill my brother.
None of this would have happened if you just let me go.
For better or for worse. As long as we both shall live.
You promised no more guns.
It's Blake's.
Babe, have you seen my keys?
No!
What the hell is she doing here?
Babe, stay inside.
You promised to get rid of that.
And listen to me. This is all my fault. You're right, okay? I don't know what got into me. Sometimes, I just, I love you so much that, it scares me.
No, not this time.
Emma,
Stay back!
put the gun down. I've got this.
What, are you out of your mind, man? She wants to kill me.
No, she doesn't. Believe me.
What are you pointing at me for?
He put you through hell.
That's right.
If you kill Charlie, your life is over, Emma.
I don't care.
I think you do care. I think that's why Charlie's still alive right now. You think you've hit a point of no return. I've been there, I know. But time heals things. Your brother loved you so much. All he wanted was for you to be happy. If you can't do that for yourself, do it for him. Huh?
You coward. I'm done with you.
Charlie will pay for what he's done.
I'm the one you arrest. She tried to kill me.
Gee, I wonder why.
Edwina, you do the interviews.
He sees something in you. But if you're waiting for praise, you gotta know. That was it.
Hey, Dad. I got tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, kiddo.
Don't be.
Stay. I spent the whole day chasing a man who'd rather fake his own death than confront his issues.
That's one way to handle things.
Everyone wants to run away sometimes. And maybe that's what I did. But I didn't run away from you. I love you more than my own life.
Were you ever planning on telling me about your new girlfriend? Cassandra. Steph told me about her.
Yes.
The one you abandoned us for?
What? No, I only met Cassandra when I moved here.
Dad, I was out here during the break. You never mentioned her once.
We dated, but we weren't a couple.
And now you are?
Seems so.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh, hey.
Do you even want me here?
More than anything. I screwed up. Didn't I? I'm so sorry, kiddo. I'm so sorry.
I guess we're lucky.
Now, about the pot.
Let's say we call it even.
Only if you promise to tell your mother that I grounded you.
Deal.
But if you get caught smoking pot in your new school, I'm gonna get Isabella to scare you straight.
You'd really do that, wouldn't you?
Oh, in a heartbeat. No. Have me a Coke.
Why?
I'm starving. And, there's someone I want you to meet.
Holly. Hi. I'm Cassandra.
Hi.
Can I help you?
I'm Gordon Murphy.
Cassandra.
You got good bones.
Highway 41 in 20 minutes.
He's gonna kill her.
Do you love him?
I was on my way to it.
I'm a sitting duck out here. He never intended to release her. Where are you?
I see your face right now.
On the next murder in a small town. Don't miss an arrest.